Test. Ole! I could tell immediately. Welcome to the lovely... Welcome aboard. My name is Kedman, Dad Kedman, and we like to have fun here. Yeah, microphone wasn't on. What is up? These are the things Trish is learning as well. Anyone who does live, use OBS Studio. Sometimes it just decides to disconnect your mic. I looked up, the mic was on. I looked over there. The thing's not moving. I have to click it, go back to properties, reconnect them. The struggles, the serious struggles of the world. What am I going to say? What do I do with my hands? What? How's everyone doing? It's Thursday. We're in it to win it. Let's talk about some knives. Slip joints. Slip joints. I switched the chat. Everybody switched the chat. Wait, I did it on this one, live chat. I didn't do it on this one, though. Thank you, Trish. I usually look at that one, though. Everybody make sure to switch to live chat so you can see everyone. And yeah, let me turn you on to the slip joint. Do some magic. Dance monkey. Dude, I got a new poop knife to juggle. I tell you what. Sent me a new finished video. Okay, if I don't look at it soon, Donnie, remind me. And we'll look, for sure. Since I've got you, Donnie, have you ever made a slip joint before? You ever tried to do that? I've seen guys at the show that do it. They tend to be quite expensive. Interesting, though. Henry's fondling his ABW right now. Oh! Settle down. It's tough not to. I always have your back, unlike me, on Saturday. Wouldn't it be fun, Donnie, or anyone, just making a slip joint? That might be cool. But I can see how it's the frustrations of making sure that, like, when it's coming open, that spring is pushing out and then it's clicking back in. There's, you know, it's got some complexities for sure. But I am digging it. I'll just show you the table here. Look at this. Check out this spread. Did I just have a stroke? Paul, I saw your Everybody loves Paul. Anybody need a some type of a customization or something right now? Get a hold of Paul. Throw him some business. He does some cool stuff. Donnie says if he does a slip joint, it will definitely not look like one of these traditionals. I'd love to see what it does look like, though. Dylan, you ever try to make one? Slip joint, that is? All right. We have a crew accumulating in here tonight. Look at this one. I haven't even had a chance to do anything with this yet. This is my brother-in-law's. But anybody have one that falls into this category? And I don't know what you even call this category. I can't see. Would this be like the old school business card from back in the day? Oh my God, that is tight. Those pics were not me, says Paul. Oh, that's too bad. Dylan Mallory has a production model and a custom slippy that he designed. Dylan, where can I see pics of that? Let me know and we will go. Yeah, this one's fun though, huh? The old Jacques seeds, probably from like the 50s or 60s or something. It's a hunk of junk, but I remember I had a couple of ones like that back in the day, and they were all kind of, it's a peanut. Yeah, it's like a peanut. I have one of those over here too. The old case peanut. What the hell, Kevin? Woo, Blade Show Texas is gonna be here soon, y'all. Let's go. Make sure if you are going to get a hold of me, talk to me, let me know so we can meet up. We're gonna have a hoot. Real hoot. Hoot and a holler. Oh man. Look at this. We got a pile of a cool ass group of people in here already. Stacy Bolster Blades, what's up, girl? She's cooking, what was it? Beef stroganoff or something I saw earlier in the chat. All right, chat. 34 watching, 14 likes. Hit the show, the love, the Dan. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish. What's up, Trish, Henry, Stacy, Rachel, Ron Dobbins, Matt Conklin, Henry G. See if I can do this without doubling up. I'll just have to say everyone's name like 4 times. Cat Scratch Knives, the wonderful Dylan. Donnie of Laser Ghost. I was wearing a shirt at the bar the other night. Anybody tune into that one? We only have one more week of Tuesday Night Putting League, and then that's done for the year. It's a good time, though. We've got the lovely Paul. Can of biscuit. You got a microbe? I do. I would say, for me personally, I have a larger hand. The one with the thumb stud would probably work better for me. I prefer the hole. I'm a flicking hole guy, but I have a big hand, so the wraparound, it's been working fine. But it's just a little bit harder. Sometimes when I'm like this, I'll get kind of caught up in that flicking hole with the micro because it is a small knife. But dude, this thing is great. The top liner lock on there. So you got the button actuated liner lock. It's solid. It thumbs out pretty good. You could swing it out. But the choke up spot and the handle and then the jimps across the back, it feels really good. I like the micro. That's a cool one. Excuse me. All right. The wonderful, lovely Mo Patty, a.k.a. Trish, a.k.a. Awesome Sauce. What's up, Marco? Sheeran Design. I did say Cat Scratch, or did I say Cat Scratch? Cat Scratch, KR Knives, Cicero. Always here for the fun. Miranda Keith. Folks, look at this. Look at how thick this is. This is getting to be close to the ridiculous. Apex Carry, what's up, Robin? Rachel Jordan. I said D. Sharon Design. Scrolling back up, see if there's anything else I missed. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Ron Dobbins. Jim Weller.
At Mopatic became a member. At Mopatic celebrates 8 months of membership. Where has time went? 8 months, bam, gone.
8 months, bam, gone. Time keeps on slipping. It goes faster. I keep saying it. It was like summer went fast, winter went fast. Usually winter's kind of chill. I mean, I know it's still February, and I'm not an idiot because I live in Minnesota, so I know that it's going to snow more times. We're not done. People think, oh, dude, spring might be here. It's like, bro, it is February. I've seen snow in May. Do I want it? No. Am I expecting it? Likely. The Pawns. What is up? Brand New American. Big Bears, Fuzzy Finds. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, here's Dylan's custom slippy Instagram. Slap. Dylan Mallory Designs. He's in the chat right now. Warney Wednesday. Oh my God. So this was a custom slippy that he did. Holy yeesh. Ugh. That is awesome. Okay. How long ago was this? 172 weeks? Is that like 3 years? Wow. That's dope, bro. There you have it.
It's me, Brian Kerdam.
It's Brian. Big Bear's fuzzy what? Butt? Fuzzy finds. Whisker Forge. Big Bear's fuzzy finds. All right. Thank you for the $2, Big Bear. All right, that's Brian. I can remember that. And Trish, thank you for 8 months. 8 months is amazing. I appreciate you. You're fantastic. What's the there's going to be some acronyms we're going to be coming up with too, or whatever. What is it? Big BBB, Big Beer, BBFF. Big Bear's Fuzzy Finds. That's your Whatnot channel name. I've never even been on there. And Whatnot. Sick. Mallory Designs, yo. Oh, what? Acrylic Proto? I haven't seen this. Scorpion 6 Metalworks. Wow. Hell of a slippy, dude. Solid. Solid stuff. The Brian Kerr salute. Whisker Forge. Gonna be coming up soon. We'll be seeing you in, because right after Texas, Blade Show Texas is coming up in a few weeks, and the week after is the Badger Show. I'll be at both of those. If you are in Texas for the first one, or Wisconsin for the second one, I'll see you there. See you there. Cicero, you don't know Brian Kerr? Whisker Forge. He made that fork. The clear knife, that was an acrylic prototype that they were making. So I was just basically taking the shapes of the blade that they were going to make, cutting them out of acrylic, and then putting that together as like a test. Grateful Dong in the house. Magnus Lutz ho. Am I getting my legs pulled by Cicero? Or by, yeah. Yeah. Little bastards. Are you gonna... I tell you. I tell you. Okay. Okay. Look at this. The question is, if you saw this and I was driving, all right, this pulls up next to you. Hop in. We need a dong emoji? Okay, okay, okay. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Ernie's van needs one. Zach Roberts, what's up? Jumping in the shower. We'll all join you in a minute. And tacos. Free knives and tacos. Matt Conklin's jumping in. Tell me that's not the greatest sticker. I mean, I don't know. Call it whatever you want.
Tan, today was a shat day. I'm riding on cloud high right now, so there might be some fucked up stuff said tonight. Maybe, maybe not. Tempt me, fuggers.
Oh, hate Nate, double magna sluts. Ho, ho. Hate Nate in the house. You guys ready? Apparently, we are about to be blessed with some glory. And we have been. There it is. Well, I apologize. I sympathize for your shat day, and I understand. I too have had shat days, and I understand. What does he say? I sympathize with your feelings. Say what you gotta say, bro. Good to see you. Thank you for the $5. I don't know how much longer I can do this. It's getting like, look, we could go in with some scissors. Like this is like the you know, the hairstylist technique, you know, they get like that, and then you know, we could go and we could remove quite a bit here. Everyone, emojis out for Hate Nate there though. The man, the legend. First I see candy, then I get in the van. Let me see the candy first. Okay. Okay. Not totally an idiot. What's up, B Shady? Gas station knives? No. Tacos? We got Rachel Jordan set. All we need is tacos. Done deal. You go hard shell, soft shell, couple of both. Street style. You know, with the, like, because you got flour torts, you got corn torts, you got them, and they got that with the meat and some like pico and some cilantro and guac on the top. 3 of them on the side of the road type of a taco. Or who likes the hard shells? I like a mix. I would usually get, you know, like give me 3 hard shell tacos, a couple soft shells. I also like a burrito. Nothing wrong with a good burrito. Pair of aviators wouldn't hurt. I've got them. I got them. Do I need to go get them? But yeah, I've got a pair of aviators in my car right now. I get a pair in here somewhere too. Can we get a Badger group going on the Discord so we know who is all coming? Let me do little notes today. Badger group. Okay. Okay. Another good idea. Another good idea. It's all going to be here very soon. Both variety and sauces. Yes. You got to have sauces. Hot sauce. I want flavorful sauce, but I also want heat. I don't want just hot sauce. I want flavorful hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me off with anything. Mix like if that guy over there's name is Seabass. Doritos, Locos, Tacos, those are good. Those are definitely good. David's working and eating, or no, watching and eating. Get that bag, you know, popcorn and just sit back. I have watched Hot Ones. I've watched a lot of Hot Ones. It's a good thing. I considered getting their sauce pack, but it's kind of a ripoff. You can go get some really good hot sauce, or I can make some really good hot sauce. I've got some batches going. But they want what they want for like that 10-pack Hot Ones is like $150. You get 10 bottles of sauce, sure, so they're like $15 a bottle, but you're looking at your $5 to $8 bottles. They're small. So I don't think it's worth it. Because you could probably buy one of the individual sauces on there and get one twice as big for the same price. You'd have to search them all out, find them independently. But they really get you just because they just expect people to just be lazy and want that experience and go on there and, oh, here's $150 for your 10 sauces. Like, pocket privilege lurking and saying, I'll be at Badger. We going Badger. Should be fun. Put a queso cheese van. Ooh, like a van. We just have a hot tub full of queso cheese in the back. Just a huge bubbling cauldron. My hot sauce is going fine. None of them have gone bad. I have a couple bottles in the fridge that are good, that are mostly ghost pepper based. And I have still 4 or 5 bags that are fermenting that as long as I don't touch them, they keep fermenting. They don't really go bad. And then they continue to develop. They may not get any better, but they change. And then whenever I want to remove them from said fermentation process, I can just blend them up and make some more, which I plan on doing. Time goes fast. Love making jalapeno hot sauce. Good hot, yeah, because some jalapenos can be weak. Some of them can be pretty hot. There's a place I go get banh mi sandwiches, and the jalapenos they put on there, I don't know how they make them, but or where they get these jalapenos from, but they're hot, which is good. But I prefer even hotter. I like a ghost pepper flavor, but you cut it. So you make your ghost peppers, but you can cut it down with bell peppers and onions and other things and bring it to more of a jalapeno level of heat, but you have a different flavor. All right. Did anybody else order the ABW? And do I need to look up Trish? Was that on like DLT, or I suppose I could look on my phone. Trish sent me a link. It was on ABW. Okay, so give me a second here and we will go there. Maybe. American Family Insurance. Slap. So, before we get into this, I got full product, just in case you didn't watch the video. I just found it, Trish. Thank you. If you didn't watch the video, watch the video. But if not, you can get the full experience. I feel like, Dong, when you got yours, you got one at Blade Show, right? Was it in a little tin? Like a little, like, container, but like a metal container or something? Just given the full presentation.
I'm fermenting right now, Dan. Oh, that smell.
Thank you for letting us know. Hate Nate. I wish we had smell-o-vision. I'll pay $2. I'll buy that for $1. Where's my $2? So, no offense to ABW, no offense to the knife or whatever, but it's kind of like, here's the box, not much, and then the little wrap. It'd be kind of fun to have it in like a little foam thing with a little tin or something like that. I think that would look a little bit cooler. Yeah, Gratefuls was in a little tin box with a lid. Again, I'm never really going to put it in there anyway. It just becomes another box for the collection. But sometimes it's that presentation. Like the best one I've ever seen. Look at this right here. Devo rose gold on the zipper. Velvety, you know, this was my Devo Stout V2. Came with this. It's still, it just smells amazing. This is just fantastic. And that was something that was thrown in on top of it. They could have just given me the knife, but you also got that. Again, not that big a deal, just an observation. Look at this bad boy, though. Listen. I don't know how well that click is like fading out or whatever with my noise cancel on the microphone, but it's nice, it's snappy. And look at the hollow grind. Look at that. Look at that. Ugh. I love it. That is dirty. Makes me so happy. Packaging makes the price go up. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I understand. And then I'm very happy with it. It's got a nice pull, an awesome half stop, feels great, feels solid. I took it to work today. Packaging aside, knife is awesome. Forget the packaging. This is great. I did notice one other thing though that, you know, I've checked out a lot of knives. I've reviewed many. I take them to work, I cut with them, I test them out, and I learn things about what I notice more and more on a regular basis. And what I noticed with this is I got to work and I had, the first thing I went to open, I don't really have anything that's similar. Basically imagine a bigger container than this, but it's wrapped in cellophane. So then I take it and go along the side like that and cut the shrink wrap off, right? And when I did that, it didn't feel sharp. And I'm like, dude, this thing is sharp. It feels super sharp. Why did this not want to cut all the way through the first time? And then I went and grabbed the other knife in my other pocket and was like, shh, and it immediately cut, right? And I'm like, well, that's kind of interesting. But what I noticed is the very tip, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, actually, maybe this will help. Not a bad thing. I can do some work, but I noticed, there it is. There's the tip. Not quite in focus. There it is. Trying to get it to focus. But you see how it's rounded? That little tip right there is sharp. But the very end has just, like, if I go like this, it's just got the slightest roundedness to it. If I go like that on here, it's like I probably cut myself. So again, not complaining, but right out of the box, I could just get it to closer. There. You see what I'm saying though? It's just got a little, it's easy to fix. And I'm not nitpicking or anything like that. I'm just saying the things that I have from getting a lot of knives, testing them immediately, it's an observation. Sometimes I notice I got one, and it's so ridiculously sharp that that tip is just cutting like crazy. Or depending on, you know, what the angle it is at, you know, like the Tri-Stash, that one is got a higher degree of angularity, little bit more of a snub nose, but I go into there and sharpen that up. I wonder if they're all rounded off like that. I doubt it. It to me, it just looks like you just need to kind of get in there and just sharpen it once, twice, and then that should send it out to the end. But, you know, focus. It still gets out there. It's only if you're in like this and you're only cutting just that little teeny bit. If you were making any type of slice or cut or anything, or you're getting in more than just the teeny little edge of the tip, because I was literally on the side of a hard plastic case, right like that, cutting straight across it like that to cut the cellophane that was wrapped around it. And the first slice didn't go through. And it was like, what? It's fine. Hit it with the rod. It is a cool tool, and it looks a lot more in focus. I want to get a better one. It looks like it's a lot more in focus and stuff, not through the camera. It's like when I hold my phone up to the camera, it's a lot more washed out. You can't really see it anywhere near the same. And that's what was kind of happening because it's really bright. They charge extra for the tip. Just in time. And yeah, maybe you should hit it with the rod. It's great though. Super fun, snappy. What's everyone think about the texture on this one? Come on, give me a focus. Give me a focal point, you dumb thing. Makes no sense. Slip joints are great if you're a 9 to 7-year-old farmer. You know it, Edwards. Edwards. You crazy man. All right, so look at this. Anybody notice the bottom one? Here's model 1, model 2, model 3, which is the one I have. Look at this one here with the Frag.
Dan, did you say snubbing hose? Yeah, do it, Dan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 8 and 8 knows what's up. Snubbing hose. So if you look at what I'm about to highlight right here, Friday the 27th. That's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. If anyone's interested. Whoops. Friday the 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Slip joints will be available on the website. And then they have a picture of all 4 of them. So I don't know. A few passes on a pull through should do it. Should we do a vote? Who thinks I should just give it a couple of passes through a pull through? And that should fix it. Oh, it hurts to think about. Slip joints are great. Got to have both and slip joints and moderns, right, Kathleen? The only slip joint I have is a Swiss Army knife. Oh, I have my Swiss Army knife. That was one I don't have in my group here. I kind of grabbed a little bit of all the ones I had. I mean, not all of them, but types. Different types, different brands. Slip joints are good for shaving beards, old school. Try to make sure everyone has a chance. Yeah, and it looks like you might. So tomorrow, slip joints will be available. American Blade Works on DLT. And they have a new version with this frag down on the bottom here. What's everyone think about this one with the frag? I honestly think the second one from the top with the angle is still almost feels like it's the classiest looking one. The diamond texture is great. I'm really happy with it. But I almost feel like the angled lines kind of has like this class. You know what I mean? It's got some class to it. All right, let me do some work. I got to clock in here for Cat Scratch. Triple Magnus Lutz, ho, ho, ho. Thomas Connolly in the house. Antifocal. Screw you, focus. Bichet's in love with his diamond. What's up, Thomas? We got the triple Magnus Slut action. We have Voltron is now able to be formed. Unused poop knife. What a poser. Not a lick of patina on that thing. It's fresh, bro. Maybe I haven't even pooped since I got it. You know what I mean? Like, Tri-Stash. Oh, dude, I bet the Tri-Stash probably matches it really well with the diamond. I was trying to find a good diamond one that goes with it, and I don't really have one that really matches it exactly. I was Monterey Bay, but those diamonds are different and smaller. You've been commenting for the past 5 minutes and I missed it. I have issues. I have issues. Sorry. As soon as I saw him, I jumped. I pounced. I straight up pounced. Oh, I also got the DLT air freshener. Oh, mama. Added my tip on ABW to show on the Discord. Okay. Give me a second. Where is my... All right. So, is this my... Where do I... Okay. Invite to serve. Oh, did someone beat me to it? Did Trish post it? What happened to my chat? Okay. Yeah, yours looks more... Yours is not rounded at all. Yeah, mine, you see where the little circle is? Mine's literally rolled over right there. Yours definitely has a straight edge on that tip. What's up, Dom? Just getting up from a long winter's nap. Ed Gordon, some of us grew up with slip joints. We all carried them. I'm slow. I was behind. Trish, Sorry. Magnet nerd. What did Lanyard Man say? Slip joints are for nerds. You can't get a lefty slip joint? Lanyard Man won't buy one unless it's lefty. And I submit lefty, righty. Burning Stables, Clayton in the house. Huh. Woo, girl. It's really good size though. This is gonna be great for me doing some of these things. Cause it's almost, I bet the DLT air freshener smells like 154 CM. Do I open it? Wright and Son sells lefty slip joints. What's the difference? How does that work? How does a lefty slip joint? Yeah, if you missed them, I just that was a full set. This is going to be a good size for it though. It does work good. It's got, because it's just long enough. It's like a little bit wider than my hand, which makes it significantly harder to conceal. Nail nick is on the other side, but what if it's got one on both sides? North Valley New. Oh, lefty slip joints, they talk and walk. They don't walk and talk, they talk and walk. I slip joints past security. Oh, you kids. So yeah, it looks like Cat Scratch's tip was a little bit better than mine, which is fine. It's still good. Holy, Tie Mask is Thursday. TC Blades with Tie Mask is Thursday with some Zerkatai sparkled in. Good Lord. What's everyone think about that? Cat Scratch, I have 2 slip joints. The ABW is really good for the price, right? Right? MagnaCut, titanium, USA, USA. What's everyone think about this wild stuff? I'm generally not as interested. It costs so much more. Some of it looks pretty cool though. Gonna do makeup and knives next. It's like it got something on my face. You know. Or a makeup with knives. Little nip slip is always amazing. I love a good nip slip. Where did I cut myself on one? Was that at Blade Show Atlanta? Is that an upgraded MagnaCut poop knife? Geo knife in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. The ethereal cutter. This is one of my favorite titanium textures from Geo. Everybody check them out. They got some new models coming out. We're going to check one of them out soon. Boom. I like this a little bit stiffer. It's basically the same size as your drop bear. But the titanium with the dimples. Super cool stuff. Geo, you ever think of doing some slip joints? We're kind of talking about slip joints today. I just picked up this one from ABW. Boom. USA made TI hollow ground magnet cut, heat treated properly for 160. Best slip joint value, period, says Hate Nate. I would tend to agree with him. Texture feels really nice. The walk and talk, that half stop is solid. Got a nice snappy sound. The hollow grind, look at the tip on this hollow grind. Very, very cool. This could be just a good user all around. Excellent stuff. I like the fidget factor. I like the fun knife. This looks like a poop spatula. It is. This is a larger one. This is a gift from Lanyard Man. Look, we got the 7-inch. We're going to see if we can get the 12-inch as well. Again, bad guy. Hold on. Let me get my slip joint out. Well, you see, Rachel, that's why you carry at least like 3 knives. I would end up, you know, it'd be like, I would have this. If like, okay, I would kind of do a match on this. I would have this in my 5th pocket. I would have this in my secondary carry, right? And then I could have like that Geo in my 3rd. Wait, let me open this one up. Right, look at that trio with the texture titanium out of focus. Fantastic. But I personally would carry like this. I always have a slip joint. I always have a smaller secondary knife in my 2nd pocket. And then I have a regular size full, you're like more of a full size user in there. So I'm always going to have 3. So if I were in that situation, hey, bad guy, which again, we all hope we never would have to worry about that. That would not be the time I would go for the slip joint. That would be when you're grabbing one of the others. How many people carry more than 1 knife at a time? And better that, in the chat, everyone write down, you don't have to say which ones or what types, unless you want to share. How many knives you carry on a normal daily basis? I've been sitting on a 3. I've been carrying 3 lately. Brian carries a slip joint, a folder, and a utility knife every day. Flashlight Leatherman in the left and a folder in the right. I have not been carrying a flashlight. I have a couple smaller flashlights that I could, but I just haven't been putting it in the rotation. Thomas asks who carries a multi-tool. Hate Nate carries 4. I'm interested to hear what Hate Nate's 4 are. Do they change? Are any of those 4 the same? Like this has been my 3rd. My first 2 would be the same, but I've been carrying my C. Reisner Cutlery Kentucky Holler Jack. This one I've been carrying every day. The other 2 change every day, but this one's been the same. But now that I have this, now I have another like daily carry slip joint. I'd actually had a Rosecraft that I was kind of carrying for a while, but my dad really liked it. I gave it to him. The Easy Open, the Elk River Easy Open Jack, that's very similar to the Kentucky Holler. Every day is a new adventure. Jim carries 2 knives, flashlight, and a pen. Rachel, 3 knives. Wow. I need a belt. Well, I usually, it's the pants. So it's like my main pocket, but then the secondary, this would be where the main knife goes. Then secondary knife in this one, phone in this one, 5th pocket here. But then you got this one here, you got this one there. I got pockets everywhere. When I go to Blade Show, I'll have at least 7, 8, 9. Plus, I need to find, I got to get this bad boy. So everybody, answer me that question. All right. So Scout Carry. Everyone say hi to Clayton, Burning Stables. Clayton and Kathy making a sweet, sweet knife. So if I Scout Carry this, do more people carry that Scout Carry here that I reach across like that? Wow, are we that out of focus? Ooh. Or on this side, where where I'm removing Am I removing from the entire side of the buckle or over here and removing across the front of the buckle? Never cross reach, says Matt. So then it should be here, is what you're saying. So I should be mounting that bad boy like right there. I never have. And I'd like to just try it just so I can say that I have. You know what I mean? Ultimately, you want to know what my personal kind of favorite, try them both. Jim's smart. He knows what's up. Ultimately, this is my style right here. In the pocket, ulti-clip, boom. Auxiliary knives, auxiliary manufacturing. That's what's up. I like that, carry like that. Boom. Solid stuff. Doesn't go anywhere. Captain's Bowie. Try both. Smart. Bugle Boy. Are those Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing? Come on, Calvin. Why do you keep calling me Calvin? That's so all over your underwear. That Calvin Klein, he's a dream. One Moon, you haven't seen that one before? From mine? This is sick. Auxiliary Manufacturing Captain's Bowie. AEBL, Rich Light, Ironwood. Number 1 of 11. Out of focus.
Listen, fuckers, carry what you want by Carry Hard.
Carry Hard. Thank you, Hate Nate. $2. Everyone listen to Hate Nate. Carry Hard, bro. So what I was saying is this is, see, I got number 1. 001 on the Captain's Bowie. He made 11 of these. This was my first, one of my first grabs at Blade Show Atlanta. Really cool knife. Definitely one of my favorites. And it came with this slip. So that nice in the pocket ulti-clip carry. Smaller. Feels really good though. I love the way this fits in my hand. I've used it. I've kind of beat up the tip a little bit. I am not afraid to use this one, even though it is a limited kind of a collector knife. This one's a little bit beefier though. I feel a little more comfortable as far as like bushcrafting and stuff. A little bit more stuff going on here. Dank, I heard Jinko Jeans makes excellent EDC. Yeah. You can put machetes in those pockets. Yeah, I really like my auxiliary manufacturing. I'm also really, really excited to kind of carry this more or carry it. I brought it to work, but I didn't have it like on me. I didn't have it set up. My belt is a little too tall. So I'm either going to bend my belt over or swap out a leather belt or something that I can get. I have tall belts. What do you do? Do they sell Jinko? Do they still sell that shit? Look at them all. 7-inch poop knife. We can juggle this too, dude. This is gonna... I need to get a couple more of these. See, the issue... This flips. These... I mean, they flip, but they're wild. Jinko design jeans specifically for shoplifting. Matt Conklin, I also carry a Bic lighter and I don't even smoke. I have one in my car. They're lighters ever since I was a scout, since I was a kid. You need to be able, like, if you get lost somewhere, one of the main things is fire. You can find a way to start a fire, and then you learn how to use flint and steel and stuff, but rather than buying the flint and steel kit, why not just have a lighter? Bic figured it out. They know how to like, you want to make a flame? There you go. Couple bucks, any gas station. Get a pocket drop sheath made for it. I could, but I wanted to try it out. You know, I wanted to try out a scout kit. You know, for when I'm camping or hiking, it might be.
Chico, baggy as fuck you. Time to go shop lifting.
They were baggy. I never really liked the Jinkos. I had some baggy jeans and stuff, and I was there, and I know friends that had them, but I never actually had a pair myself. Thanks, Anthony, for the 2. Hey, Nate. That's so high school. Yeah. Some 43-year-old wearing Jinkos. Yeah, they're definitely shoplifting. New Winter Blade is getting ready to drop, too. Oh, boy. Trish, you going to get it? Where can I look at it? Brian, I don't smoke cigarettes either. Yeah. Rocket League. Laid off Pete's playing Rocket League. I have the original Factor and the B3. I do not carry either. Depends on the price. So can we see it? What's up? Split and Slices in the house. Is that if I go to Winter Blade on... Everybody remember though, take a note. Here it is tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. American Blade Works said slip joints will be available on the website tomorrow, and they showed a picture of all 4 of them. So if you're interested, yeah, and it looks like they got a new one. I got an old lighter leash, so I carry a lighter daily. Got an old cheap Zippo I got in the 80s. I got an old Zippo. Old lighters are cool. Trish says, the one I want is $495. No, I am not getting it. Are they going to be at Blade Show? Let's look right now. Trish is going to be at Blade Show. What in the hell is this? Why would they do that? They will not. So there is that. I'm going to actually leave this page and we're going to go to another one. Overwhelmed by too many tabs? Never. Tack knives, taking pics. Oh, is it the X folder? I wasn't really a big fan of that. Everybody see that one already? It's interesting. I had one, I played with one at Blade Show. They're strange. And this video is not the showcase of how that works. We need one of Brian doing it. That is not it. Yeah, it's an interesting knife. It's not for me. It's got a, look, see, so you flip that and then that's the boom boom. But you can kind of do whoosh, whoosh, you can kind of swing, snap it. Winterblade's made a lot of cool stuff. That one's kind of, you know, it's interesting. If I had $500 just burning a hole on me, I would buy a different Winterblade. Not to talk down on that one. Camel Straights and Zippos, huh? That was Dad's happiness. Just saw Bees Blade's video on that knife. His was metallic orange. My first SIG was one of his camels. Ugh. Never liked them. Hate Nate says you got a boom boom. Brand new American, not into gimmicky knives. It depends. If the gimmick hits you right, you know, sometimes the gimmick gets you. David smoked Luckies. Woo! I like the way a camel, one of my buddies that I've known for quite a long time smokes camels. And they just, before you light them, they smell good. ABW Straight Line is in stock right now. They're all supposed to be in stock tomorrow. Did I close that window? I did. DLT. So they have the straight one in stock right now, folks, if you're interested. The straight line. But they posted the thing that all, like tomorrow, all of them should be in stock. But if the straight one is the one you like, you could pick that up right now. Marbs. Trish liked the Marbs. Trish says, getting a knife or two in Texas, not buying at the moment, but am selling. I hear you on that, Trish. I'm not really picking up anything right now either. Kind of saving for some stuff from equipment and then to buy a couple in Texas. B&A quit in 06. 20 years. Do it now. Hate Nate says, do it now. I got mine, Hate Nate. I got mine. I would say if I were to get another one, it would be the Angle. I like this one. Well, they're all cool. But I love diamond texture, and I have diamond texture. I'm here. I've got it. Although I would like to maybe anodize one. How many internet tabs can I open before my computer crashes? Well, I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 on that one. I have 2 on this one and OBS Studio. And I have 2 on that one. So we've got like 13 or 14 total things running right now. The old Cougar, she's purring like a kitten. Hate Nate says all of them. Would the spatula that has poop knife etched on the side be considered a gimmick? Oh yeah. That's 100% a gimmick. They just made a box for a spatula, typed poop knife on the side. See, the non-gimmick poop knife is this one right here. No info. It's like, this is a steel core, silicone coated, dishwasher safe poop knife. I mean, that's what's up. That's what you get. They didn't have to write on there what it, they're like, no, here is your poop knife. I made this for cutting a turd, baby. I need my anodized purple. Send it. I'm getting caught up. I'm not quite there, but we're making some big strides finally. A long overdue big set of strides is happening, and I'm feeling good about it. Not really taking on anything new until I get everything done first, and then it'll be in a new realm of things. And by then, hopefully, I'll have some more tools to start making stuff. Cloves. Oh, cloves smell nice. I remember some hippies back in the college days smoking the cloves. Don't they like crackle? I feel like I remember they crackle when they burn. What were they? Dejarums. Does touching that poop spatula put you at risk? No, but this one does. Oh yeah, that's how you get pink eye. This one used to be blue. They aren't any better for you. They're just different. Sounds good, Trish. We can knock that out pretty quick. Purple titanium and titanium clip. My eyes might be red, but they don't have pink eye. Indian food sounds good. I'm into it. They crackle. I felt like I remembered that. I remember a couple of the hippie friends I had. That's the one, she always smoked cloves. What a cutie pie. If this was tri-state, I would have definitely worried more about the pink eye, right? So let's go through this quick. We got kind of a little something on the table. Dishwasher safe poop knife. That's what it says. That was the one. It came with the card. Hold on. I thought it was right here. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Wasn't it right there? Uh-huh. Poop knife. It's a real thing. Originalpoopknife.com. Look at my Bush's Best magnetic tin. Bush's Best, yo. Yes, Dan, I smoked to deal with my lupus pain. It probably helps better than a lot of other bad drugs would. Oh, yeah, but it does say it's like steel core and dishwasher safe right on the box. It says, it's made to be washed. Oh, one of my Shipwreck slip joints. I have very few of those left. Huh? Oh. Here we go. I was gonna say. The APTA. I've totally forgot about the APTA. Thank you, Kathleen. Speaking of that, I'm going to have to do one of those for Kathleen pretty soon here. It puts the butt in butter knife. What if I already have ocular gonorrhea? Where's my Swiss Army knives? I have one and it's in my car and I forgot about it. I forgot about it. Yeah. Turned out pretty good. And that sound. It's like this ting. VG10 and copper on that one. Been a long time since I smoked cloves, but I remember them cracking. I think they were like Dejarums. Yeah, that's what it was like this. She'd get the little 10-pack tin of Dejarums. Back in the college days, it was people, we always made runs. It's like, oh, I'm running to the gas station. It's like, what do you want? And it's like, oh, get me a pack of Camel Lights. Give me the 10-pack of Jarms. I want a can of Jolt Cola. And give me some gum. I want some Bubblicious or whatever. You know what I mean? And so you would run to the store and pick up stuff. That knife should be in your pocket, Dan. How are you going to MacGyver? Be a samurai of a poo-poo platter. I mean, it does say some dumb stuff on here. The hardwood of butt logs, the longest of sewer snakes, the most ferocious of bog crocodiles. Not to turn into a rusty punji stick. Metal reinforced silicone. Hygienic. It's hygienic. Jolt Cola. It was, yeah. It was twice the sugar and all the caffeine, or twice the caffeine and all the sugar, or whatever. It said that on the side of the can. That was back before the energy drinks existed. That was before your Red Bulls and your Monsters and anything. None of that existed. It was Mountain Dew was the heavy stuff. And then out came Jolt Cola. It was a thing. And it was, I don't know, it was like drinking a Red Bull these days. I don't know anything about that. Know what I'm saying? Stephen Kern in the house. What's up? I carry a slip in my left pocket and a folder in my back right. See? There you go. Rachel, you don't remember the Jolt Cola? Well, you're probably young enough. If you see the can, it'll either you'll like, oh yeah, or you won't. First launched in 1985. You can buy Jolt Cola online. What? $24. Taste the legend. This is not the same. There it is. All the sugar and twice the caffeine. Good old Jolt Cola. You get yourself the 2-liter of Jolt Cola. Don't like Red Bull. I prefer Celsius. I still haven't had Celsius. Or Gamer Sups. Anybody ever have that shit? I've heard that's not bad. Four Loko. Four Loko? Jolt was the opposite of Tab. Give me a Tab. Tab? You haven't ordered anything yet. Oh, well, just give me a Pepsi free. Can't give you a Pepsi free. You got to pay for it. I think that the original Coca-Cola recipe contained 3 grams of booger sugar. I believe he's right. The original Coca-Cola was Coca-Cola Coke. There's a specific ingredient back in the day. Booger sugar. Yeah, I mean, young boys that wanted to stay up late and play video games, Jolt Cola was a thing. Surge was like the orange or the green. I kind of put Surge in like the Mountain Dew kind of world. Those were the days, huh? Staying up late with your buddies playing Nintendo, drinking Jolt. Got a couple movies from Blockbuster. Yeah, good old times. Okay, so my oldest slip joint and probably the oldest knife in my collection, other than the little fixed blade that I won at the fair, would be this one right here. This is the official Boy Scouts of America folder with a very nice aged, 40-year aged patina on there. Did have a little rust on there. I removed that. I got the one that has a leather owl on it, the main blade. And then we have oosh, the can opener, the bottle opener, and the flathead. So this is a slip. This is a extremely old slip joint. This used to be the knife I carried around. I didn't really carry the slip joint around the fixed blade around all that much. I did run around and we'd play and stuff. But like this was one that I carried and used and enjoyed, and so I've had a slip joint. That's kind of what it was though back long ago. That was kind of what was up. Someone could give you a cheapo, like, look at this one I just picked up from Fleet Farm. Look at the centering. Ooh, that's not good. But what's funny about this, it's got a nice half stop to it. Boom. Right? And this is $3 at Fleet Farm. I grabbed 4 or 5 of them, picked them all up, checked them all out. They were all almost identical. But what's crazy is no blade play. Look right there. No movement. That is stiff. That is solid. Whoever designed this, designed it correctly. It's a solid slip joint. Case. Case. Where are you at, Case? I'll tell you where Case is at. Here's a Case peanut. Wobble, 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 wobble. Here's a Case Sodbuster Jr. Wobble, 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 wobble. I mean, yeah, I got a Rough Rider, Rough Rider Trapper, stiff out. Dude, this one's more solid. The cheap Rough Riders generally have wobble too, but look at this blade is solid. Let's try the Spay blade on this one. This is like a $12 Rough Rider Trapper. Look at that. Solid. It's not moving around in there. All my Case knives move around. I really want to like this Case knife. This is an expensiver Case knife. Wah, 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 wah. You know? Look at that. The Muskrat, tell me that's not cool. Fun little knife. But they both are just, oh, this one's even worse. This one's like, blah, 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 blah. Tighten the pivots. Oh, wait. Right? Dr. Drew Dude in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Just tighten the pivot a little. Case is at the bar drinking PBR and eating wings. I mean, I would join them at the bar eating PBR and wings. I mean, I'm cool with that. Who remembers actor Jim Varney? Know what I mean, Vern? He did Mellow Yellow commercials. Is that how he started? Ernest Saves Christmas. Ernest Goes to Camp. They were fun. Ulster Knife Co. Scout Camper. Woo!
I have no tactical skill, but I can cut up a box quicker than the eye can see.
Stephen Kern with the $20 and showing that he's got some skills. He's got some skills. Maybe not tactical, but bro can cut a box like a champ. What's up, Stephen? Thank you for the $20. I appreciate it. If I ever have some assists I need on some box cutting, I'll get you. Ernest Goes to Jail. Wings with a good blue cheese. I like wings. I used to professionally go for it. I used to eat wings. A little bit of a competitive nature. You guys ever hear that story? My competitive wing eating days. Used to work for a company, had to make boxes off of pallets, tape them, and put them on a conveyor belt. It's a job, right? Because of the original Coke, that's how your grandpa got to school with no shoes and 15 feet of snow, having to go 5 miles. Right? Didn't they used to put that, or they used to put like kids like cough medicine or something like that had heroin in it or something. Like, it's like back in the day, Wild West times, man. I got this little brown jar of stuff. You know, oh, my tooth hurts. Oh, here, put some of this on it. You'll be fine. You might not remember what happened for the next couple hours. Again, Stephen, thank you for the 20. Appreciate it. Let's hear it. I used to be a swimmer. When I was a swimmer, I was always hungry. I always ate. I always ate a lot because I would lose weight. I was already thin. I'm kind of putting it on now in my age, but I was thin, and I would literally lose weight throughout the season. I would eat constantly. I was just piling in the food. Couldn't keep the weight on. And we would go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Anybody have one of those? The Buffalo Wild Wings used to be called BW3. Nice little wing spot. Maybe not as good. I don't know. The one I went to not too long ago, the wings were less than stellar compared to how they used to be. But back in the 90s, they were definitely BW's 3, Buffalo Wild Wings was a really good spot. We like going there. So we'd go there regularly, get a bunch of wings. They would have 20-cent Tuesdays, where it would be 20-cent wings on Tuesdays. So think about that time. So 10 wings would be $2 or whatever. You know, do the math. That's cheap. How much is 10 wings these days? But they started having a competition for Monday Night Football. And what they would do is every Monday Night Football, they would have, you could enter. And if they had too many people enter, which generally more than the amount, actually not always a lot more, but basically, you know, if they've got 10, 20 people that entered, they only pick 6 people per Monday Night Football. So at halftime of Monday Night Football, if you enter and you got picked, you were one of the 6, you got to do the wing eating contest. And the wing eating contest was basically exactly that. It was 50 wings timed. And it was, you're competing. Like, all right, you're up against these 6 people, and it's how fast can you eat 50 wings? And they would have someone kind of look, so you didn't really have to completely clean them bone down to the bone, but you had to eat, you know, there were people checking them to make sure that you're basically eating the wings. But it was 50 wings timed, and I got picked. So 6 of us sat down, was ready to go, and I won. It took me 8.5 minutes to eat 50 wings, and I beat the other 5 people. What did I win? I got the wings for free. Didn't have to pay for the wings. I actually think I got a beer too. I feel like they also gave us a beer. Anyway, I got invited. It was 8 minutes. It was like 8.5 minutes, something like that, for 50 wings. I I got invited. They said, oh, well, you know, if you're interested, you can come back to the next round or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, when's that? And they're like, oh, we're going to finish this one. It's like another month or whatever. And then it'll be on another Monday Night Football. And I was like, sure. And so I got invited to that one. And so we go to the next one. I didn't really learn anything about it or whatever. They're just like, oh, it's going to be, you know, in a month or whatever. So I came back in the month. Toilet the next day was a winner. Actually, not really. Because I ate so much, it was just a constant. It wasn't any different than any other day. I'm pretty sure I ate some more after the fact. So I made it to the second day. And what it was 70 wings timed. I was like, okay, boom. So did that, and I won. 11 minutes. I consumed the 70 wings. And they're like, congratulations, you made it to the semifinals or whatever. And I'm like, well, what's that mean? And they're like, well, you go to the semifinals. If you win the semifinals, then you actually get to go to nationals. And I was like, well, what? They're like, yeah, the one person from each store gets to go to this national competition. I'm like, holy shit, you know, like what? Yeah. So I got to go to the semifinal competition where there ended up being, I think it was like 8, maybe 10 of us. I think it was 8. Either way, this third round competition was way different. And you got to remember, at that time, I'm a swimmer. If you look at my build now, it was similar, except for I was thinner here. I probably weighed 150, 160 pounds. Not a big guy. I mean, I'm tall, but I was thin. Now I'm just, I don't know what you call me now. But I was a smaller, you know, thin. Showed up the third one. What happened was, I watched Beard Meats Food. I've seen him. I think you could trim that down to 8 minutes if you train. Probably. But what the real deal was this third round, semifinal round, that's where they do it. It's totally different. The way the third round worked was, it was a 30-minute event. And it was as much as you can consume in the 30 minutes. So it was no longer like how many. It's like you have 30 minutes. The thing is in 11 minutes, you're full or you're filling yourself up, but it goes by quick. What happens if you're now in this competition? It's 30 minutes. At 15 minutes in, you could be completely full and you don't want to eat anymore, but you still have 15 minutes left. So it's kind of more of this endurance kind of a situation. Also, what they would do is they brought out a tray. They take a tray of 50 wings, right? And they would weigh it. And then they bring it out to you. It's got the weight on the side of it, and they give it to you. And then you eat. And when you're done, they take it and they weigh it again. So basically, rather than the amount of wings you eat, it's the amount of weight that you consumed off of said wings. Because now they're getting to this point where it's like, oh, well, if someone just takes a couple bites, maybe they ate less, but it looked like they ate more wings. And so this is their check and balance, where now it doesn't matter how many you actually eat, it's the weight that was removed from them. So 30 minutes is a long ass time. I hit a wall, you know, obviously it's hard. But reality is there's a dude, some of these dudes were big dudes. We're talking taller than me, big dudes. And it was like, all right, I'm in trouble. So long story short, I did not win. I did not get to go to nationals. But I ended up getting 4th. 4th place, I ate 1.67 pounds of chicken wings, which was like 119, 18, 19. The guy who beat me ate 1.68 pounds. So like 0.1 pound or 0.01 pounds more. It was like 6.86971. So the 10-minute time limit should be the way. That's definitely more of the way I would go. So basically, the guy who beat me, it was 0.68. He had 0.69. The guy who beat him had 1.71 pounds. So we're talking 0.03 pounds difference between second place and my fourth place, which is all of like 2 wings. So the little gap between second and fourth was all of a couple of wings out of 119 versus 122 wings or whatever. The guy who won ate like 2.1 pounds, and it was like 191. Like, so that guy beat all 3 of us by a half a pound or more, whatever. Like, it was ridiculous. So that dude crushed us. We didn't have a chance. So I submit that I almost tied for second. 3-way tie. I mean, ultimately, yeah, they beat me, but the weight difference, they said, was actually quite amazing how close we really all were in that 30-minute period. Had one person just kind of been able to get a couple more bites in, it would have swung it either way. But ultimately, I got 4th place. I felt awful. That's the worst. The 30 minutes of eating nonstop is you're just so full, you just feel like you're like, ugh. Versus when I had to eat the 70 in 11 minutes, I was just kind of full and literally probably ate not terribly long after. Anyway, it was fun. I don't really do any food challenges anymore. My appetite has dropped significantly since then. I also don't do the exercise regimen. When you're a swimmer, like we're swimming, we're lifting weights 3 times a week, swimming 5 days a week, competing sometimes that 6th day. So we're doing a lot of work, and that just, burn it off. You got to give it back. Did a 50-piece sushi challenge once. Last piece had 3-inch avocado slice sticking out of it. I failed. 50 pieces of sushi sounds like cake, bro. I'm in. Sushi's so good. This would have been a food challenge channel. Could have been. Stephen Kern's on a knife diet and lost 50 so far. Only 450 to go. Steven, we should talk about that. I know time just keeps going by. But if you want to set up and do something, or you want to have a live, or I can pop up some links. Or Steven, you can even tell us now. We can go check them out, and maybe we get a couple people might pick up something. You got 450 of them. I know some of them are going to be desired by somebody. I am awake, I think. I woke up with uncontrollable urge to tell you to smash the like button. Smash it. It's better than smashing your thumb with a hammer, says Ramses. Thank you, Ramsey. How you doing? BNA, good to see you. Got to run. Have a good one. Hence the poop knife collection. I honestly have never had an issue where it was even a thought that I would need one. If I ever have issues, it's on the soft side, not on the hard side. Does that make, we're not trying to go too wild with our discussion here, but I've never really been on the stiff side. Clayton's back. Get you a burning stables. What's up, Clayton? You've been doing some work. Soft and hard, eh? Well, or you get that nice, smooth, perfect pinch kind of a scenario. More of a soft serve. I'm kind of more of a soft serve kind of guy. Clayton, what'd you just walk into? Like, what are these guys talking about? Ice cream? No. Miranda was mistaken, got purple aluminum scales and a titanium clip on the winter blade. That sounds all right, though. Perfect pinch. We can all dream. Thank you, Ramsey Silent. Just posted a link to Burning Stables Forge. Go over there, check them out. Make some really cool knives. Got some fun energy on the lives and the videos. Clayton, I like that picture. Clayton, look what we were looking at while you were gone. I bet Clayton might remember this. McDonald's is up and running on them soft serves. You're about to do another worst knife review ever? Well, I'm glad you're not upset, Miranda. Okay. I like this. This is cool. This, Clayton, your picture. This one's good too, but this one, I know that on my phone, you could see the whole thing, this black and white one, and it's a little bit taller. I love that shot. It's a good shot. It's fun. I'm on board.
Get became a member. Get celebrates 21 months of membership. Mwahaha. It's a boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, MPG in the house. 21 months. Sweet, sexy molassie. If you didn't know, somebody got a bun in the oven. It's a boy, huh? That is great. When did you find out? Just recently then, I'm assuming? Good to see you, Meredith. Clayton says maybe t-shirts. It's a fun pick. I like it. You're like, you know, like, but you're not like this. You're like, ah. I'm on board with it. Congratulations, Meredith. It's a boy. Rachel says she loves the worst knife reviews ever and the picture as well. That is great. Having a boy. Good for you. When what's your due date? Not the family man here, I guess. Yeah, when's your due date? What do you got left? Like 4 or 5 more months, something like that? How you been feeling lately?
Dan, Clayton's awesome fancy picture looks like a homeless man coming to attack you. It's fucking awesome. Buy the shirt, buy the shirt.
Hold on, let me try to... No! Why does it do that? Can someone explain to me if I'm not watching anything and everything is paused? Oh, I'm watching this. Damn it. That might be why. Okay, so now if nothing's playing, I should be able to refresh this. We'll cheat and go to a different page. We've been hitting Back to the Future references pretty hard lately. Some reason.
At On the Edge Geek became a member. At On the Edge Geek celebrates 2 months of membership. Hello, brothers and sisters.
On the Edge, 2 months. Thank you very much. Hello, hello. How you doing? So, okay, I don't have anything up and playing. Now, if I am not watching this and I refresh it back to the beginning, it should be paused right there. It shouldn't start playing automatically. I don't have autoplay turned on right there. Autoplay is off. I want to refresh and see the thumbnail. That. I don't want it to hit play. That really pisses me off. But God, I don't even want to. I just want to make this picture bigger. Jerks. Jerks. Hey Nate, thank you for the 5. Trying to make the picture bigger for us. It would be a fun shirt. Wonder how it would look the other way. I don't usually wear white t-shirts, but like the way this is, if it was a totally white t-shirt with the black, that would look cool. But I don't like white t-shirts, so it'd like be, what would it look like if it was totally black and inversed to that being the white? That might be interesting. It's a due date, Kenman. 20 weeks tomorrow, so half done baking. 5 months, technically babies cook for 9. For 10. For 10. So 5 more months. So March, April, May, June, July. So at the end of July, is that the deal? I'll try that, grateful.
I haven't been here lately, so something for the cause. Hey, at Stacy Bolstered Blades. I am in the sticker printing business now. I will start sending.
Ooh, On the Edge is in the sticker business now, huh? Well, where can we check them out on, like, Instagram? I appreciate that. On the Edge, $5. Haven't been here lately. I appreciate the cause. We're going to Blade Show, Texas soon. I'm trying to get some equipment to start making some stuff here. So much appreciated. And then, yeah, I get a t-shirt. You can have it forever. Okay, so Grateful says, what if I pull the edge back? Okay, so we go to here, hit pause, pull it back. Nope, because it's going to be on like it's starting. It doesn't give you the thumbnail when you do that. And now if I refresh, it should be paused. It doesn't mine does not auto play. That's what I don't understand. If I open up another one, what in the hell? Dwayne Letterman! Splat. I just ate a ton of chili and can't move, says Cole Bunny. What's up, Cole Bunny? Due July 17th. 3 days before your own birthday? Maybe you'll have matching birthdays. What's up, Dwayne? Pissed off because I've had 5, 6, 7 different windows up on YouTube, and they're all on the thumbnail pause at the beginning because when I open up another window, it doesn't start playing. But right now, they all are. So generally, that's because you have a window that's open that's playing, and it's going off of the last one that you had open. But I don't. Today's National Chili Day? I was not aware of that. I was not aware of that. We haven't even had a chance to get through all these slippies. So that was my first. Got a couple of these cheapos, this Bear & Sons. Anybody ever get something Bear & Sons before? These were at Fleet Farm. It was cheap. I'm going to do a white laser mark on here. Got 2 of them in the kit for like 15 bucks. So we'll do a matching laser mark on that orange aluminum. Going to start printing tumblers, t-shirts, among other things. It says on the edge. Where will people be able to see and order on the edge? On an Instagram or on what? Oops. Rough Rider Apta. Shipwrecked by moi. VG10. Fun little knife. My first ever, well, that I own. I had one of these kind of peanut type junkers that I lost long ago. But the BSA knife. This one was a gift to me from Laid Off Pete. This is the, I can't remember what this is called. The Real Steel slip joint. Does it say? No. But look at this. It's got a stop there. It's kind of like, it's not a half stop. It's like a 3/4 stop. Still too new and in the planning stage. Stay tuned. Let me know on the edge and I will be happy to kind of help push the link and get some people aware of it. Not that I'm going to be able to do much, but I will gladly help get the word out there for you. This is a fun one, a little Real Steel. As I said, Laid Off Pete sent it to me, found it, had one, thought it was cool, sent me one. It's an interesting shape, Real Steel, with the angular stop. Kind of fun. Got the Rough Rider Reserve D2. If you do want to get a Rough Rider, they're not bad, they're cheap, but I recommend the Rough Rider Reserve series. They upgrade to D2, a little bit higher quality, definitely more of a solid working knife. This is a big beast. Tell me that's not fun though. Here's my little case peanut. This would be a great knife. I would probably carry it and use it more as a little secondary, but it's just so wobbly. It's ridiculous. But it would be a nice little knife, the little peanut. Here is a tiny Rough Rider. They gave this to me, Blade Show Texas last year. It's got the bone on the handle. Just one of the smallest knives in the collection. Kind of fun. Solid. One of the smallest of the slippies. Here's another one I found like on Amazon. Look at all the details on this though. If I could get it to focus. Look at, there's so much right in front of you. But damn, if I am all down here, it'll definitely be focused on absolutely nothing up here. God, that's so stupid. Now there's something up here. Focus on it. The Jacques old school advertising knife, probably 50, 60 years old. Here is the classic Trapper from Rough Rider. Spade blade clip. Sodbuster Jr. from Case. Got some play. Now that's a neck knife, right? You guys all see Bob's Pocket Knives? I am going to cut myself. That's the best I can do. Bob from Bob's Pocket Knives has a collection of these bad boys, and he can open it with one hand. So impressive. This is the Solus. Thank you, Thomas. Real Steel Solus, if anyone's interesting. On the Edge, having a daggone birthday on Sunday. 66. Senior citizen will be official. Congratulations.
You know, Dan, you're kind of a big deal. People know you, just ask Dom. Take your stardom seriously, man. Sometimes you just gotta knife a fucker.
I mean, I try to keep it, you know, sometimes you just gotta poop knife a fugger. Why? Uh, uh, people, just ask Dong, too. Just ask Dong. Oh, God. Thank you, Hate Nate. Touch my heart. Burning Stables. Everyone has focus issues. Tri-State has $1,000 camera and he has focus issues. Every channel I watch, they seem to have, like, it's the autofocus doesn't like to autofocus correctly. Although the cameras I have, I don't know if you're looking, Clayton, mine shoot 4K, or no, 2K at best. I stream in 1080, so it doesn't matter that they shoot 2K or 4K because I'm not going to do that anyway. 1080 is fine for a live stream. Where can you get the tiny little one? Which one? This one here? Sorry. This one or the Rough Rider? This one's a Rough Rider. So this one would be like SMKW. It's bone. And then this one was an Amazon. Little Amazon find. If you really want me to find it, I can. Just let me know which one you're talking about. And then I do have the... Where is it? The one, my smallest one that I did a laser mark to. Look at the Sagaya pattern on here. Hold on. Look at that laser mark pattern. Tiny. Tiny. Not of anything crazy or quality, but they're fun. They are fun. Thanks again, Hate Nate. That was hilarious. No truer true has ever been trued. Yeah, David, let me know which one. And I can get you the link, or we can find the link. Okay, what was I was trying to do? Or I got distracted. Ramses, last night for the box, got here today. I'll send it and give it for the giveaway Monday. Thank you, Ramses. On the Edge is going to be 66. Ramsey Silent has become a fan of Real Steel lately. Tell me what else. What else is a reason to Real Steel? Is that what this one is? No, that's an SRM. I thought I had another Real Steel down there somewhere. I believe I do. Ramses, let me know what Real Steels you're looking at. I'll check them out. I'm interested. Got a buck back here, the old buck canoe. Classic buck canoe. Big and a small. So this is what the blades look like factory, like that. And notice this one here is all matte. I don't know if you remember when I found this one. I saw it on like an eBay. I was ordering stuff from eBay that had specific years and dates. If you look at the little stamps, it'll tell you what year that was made. And I ordered this one and then I got it. And this blade, like it looked like someone took it to the grinder and just ruined one side of it. So I ended up sandblasting it, media blasting it at work. You can actually see a little bit of the shine that I missed right there. It's kind of hard to tape it off and not blast this and only blast the blade. But I got it pretty good. It just made it matte instead of the shine. I don't know if I put them like this, you can kind of maybe see a little bit better. So it's definitely different. I thought about just doing that to this one too, but then I was like, yeah, whatever. But either way, the blade's still good. It works. Just a fun little canoe. This is the old school canoe. If you didn't know, it's got the canoe shape to it. Trapper. There's so many, you know, Peanuts. Just those different versions. Okay, so we went across the top row there. We got the Gateway. The Jack Wolf Gateway. This is their budget-friendly version. This is a great little user as well. Nice half stop to it. Fairly stiff pinch. I love abalone. Very cool on the blade. Then they did that blue liner underneath. Just kind of give it that little accent. The blue one, David, that's this one with the abalone on there as well. The little abalone insert. I will find the link to that. So yeah, that is my Jack Wolf Gateway. We already looked at the Case Muskrat. Two identical blades. The Case is just Wobble City. Pretty much the only knives on here that are wobbly are my Case knives. So there's that. Which is something. What's up, Joe Mack? Got a couple of my Rosecrafts on the table. This is the Bow Trapper. Fun one from Rosecraft. D2 micarta. Nice big handle on this one. This is a cool little knife. Well, big knife. Rosecraft is fantastic. They make a solid design. Very good. D2. Andy makes some really cool stuff. Another Rosecraft, Stinking Creek Sow Belly. With the big old fat stag handle. Also D2 on that clip. This is just an awesome traditional, fantastic knife. A little bit stiffer on the pull on this one, but it's cool. Real Steel Evaluation, Tonto D2, Slip Joint N60, don't know the name. Steven, let's discuss next week. Okay. Let's. I close that. I need to pop this back open so I can use my chat from up here. Top chat, back to live chat. Rosecraft has now updated from D2 on all their future knives. So they only going to be doing 14C now, or are they still going to be doing Kathleen? So they're not going to be doing D2 anymore. They're just going to be moving to that 14C 28N. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. I like 14C. All right, I want to look this up. Oh, grateful. Oh, grateful. Oh, boy. Wow. Berg blades, dude. I love it. All right. Hold on a second here. We're looking up. Ramsey Silent said the Real Steel evaluation. Wow. Evolution. It doesn't want to open. Why doesn't that page want to open? Maybe this one will open. Yeah, that was weird. That other page did not want to open. Every once in a while. Real Steel Evolution Ironclad D2 steel frame G10. Interesting. What? Button lock with a lock? Button lock with a lock? Does anybody have anything Magnamax? Good question, Joe. I'd be interested to learn about that. I like Jolt Cola too. Okay, where that wasn't working. There it is. This is what I was looking for. Look at this pic Grateful Dong posted. Dude, those are sick. Those are tasty. I need to get me a Berg Blades. Ed says, is that a spinner? Spinning coin. Grim Reaper rolling clock. Spin you long time. There you have it, $15.99. Are these regulars or minis, Dong? Mini Dong? Ramses, yeah, it locks the button out, right? So then the button doesn't work. Kathleen says, yes, 14C in the future. They won't be doing D2 anymore, huh? Interesting. I suppose you work with a good steel and then you just stick with it. Keeps a good price range as well. It's sticky? What's sticky? Ooh-wee. So Grateful, are the Bergs, are those minis or are those regulars? They're both mini slims. Man, I love the way that Berg be looking. That is a nice knife. They're not going to be at Blade Show either, are they? Nope, no Berg blades at Blade Show. Bomber. The knives are sticky? Why are the knives sticky? What'd you do to them? Wait, where are we here? What'd you do? Who likes this? Anybody who's got some Berg blades? I think they're sick looking. I think they're sick looking. Trad. Berg. Yeah, that's the one. Yep. $255 for the Berg Blades Mini Slim. There it is. I like it. You know why the knives are stinky? Tell us. Need to hold in hand. Yeah, that happens. They're smaller. They're definitely smaller. What's the overall? 5.75 open. Although the handle's 3.5. So a 3.5-inch handle. If the finger choil was a little bit bigger area, right in here. Didn't somebody do that? Did Paul do that? Made a finger choil larger on the Berg. One day I'm going to go to Blade Show, but I don't know if I can control myself. You can, Joe. You can. You hang out with us, we'll have a blast. We'll have a blast. Nate got you the micarta mini. That's this one right here. Yeah. It's gorgeous. I love that knife. Like that exact color and micarta and stuff. It's great. It's a good thing. Where are they made? Berg blades? I don't know. China. Riyadh is the OEM. Riyadh. S90V on the blade. Took me since 8 a.m. but got my kitchen down to the studs. You tore your kitchen up, huh, Kevin? Doing a redo? Sorry, did I miss the Boy Scout knife? Yeah. This is my original Boy Scout knife. It does not have a date on it. I don't know if there's a way to check dates on this particular model, but it's going to be probably 40 years old. Upper 30 years. Damn. My nail is bent. And then it's got the, oh, let me get that out too. Boom, boom. There you go. Classic 40-year-old Boy Scout knife. It did have a little bit of rust on it, so I went in and cleaned it up, but it's got a nice little patina. Looking good. That's my oldest that I've had since the very beginning. You know what I mean? I have knives that are older than that, but I got them more recently. Acquired, you know, like this one here. Oh, I grabbed the shitty one. This one here. Boom. This is a buck 110 2-dot, so this is from the 70s. So this knife is 50 years old. So this is probably one of the oldest ones in the collection, but I've only had it for about a year. Even though it is that age, look at this blade. They never did it. They never used it. They never sharpened it. That is the original factory edge on a 50-year-old buck. This is even a good version of a 50-year-old buck. Scratched, beat up, damaged, sharpened poorly, tip missing a little bit. This is about as lucky a grab as I could have found. Sweet knife. I'm going to never really sharpen this or whatever, though. I mean, it being as the age that it made it 50 years in its life as it is right here, you can go buy a brand new buck that's the exact same as this. Why not keep that one preserved? If I want to beat on one, I can beat on this 50-year-old one. This one also happens to be a 110 2-dot. So, got that. What's up, Bob Tism? All the usual suspects. Got the 40-year-old Cub Scout knife in the basement as well. Right on, Bob. It's a good, solid knife. Not that I carry it, but it's one of my prized possessions just because of the age that it is and the time that I've had it and the love. It's the joy is provided over the times versus my freshest. Oof. The diamond texture feels... Nice. The buck 110 is what started it all. And now we can buy MagnaCut ABW slip joints in multi-textures. Old lady down the street gave me the Boy Scout knife when I was little. Thought I lost it. Dad handed it to me the other day. Whoa, how rad is that? Yeah, I remember after I started the channel, I went back to my parents' house and dug. I found this. I knew exactly where it was. It was like, okay, that's in my bedroom, in my desk or whatever. And Then I dug in some of my old toys and junk and found this one. This is the other one that I've had for like 40 plus years. I won this at a carnival over the 4th of July, throwing a dart into a balloon. As a kid, I handed money to a carny as an 11-year-old. He handed me darts with metal tips. I threw them. I broke a balloon. What do you want? I chose this over the Def Leppard mirror. Glad I got it. Still, I'll keep it forever. Like that and this. I don't carry them. I don't use them, but they hold a very high love for the collection. Best work knife ever devised. Just a solid, clean, beefy buck 110. Does work. David said he donated his to some Cub Scouts back in the day. Dude, if I had heard that at the time, when you're at a point like where it's not, and it's just another knife, it wasn't a big deal. To me, it just kind of went in a drawer, and I started carrying different things. I had my CRKTs and some other things for many years. But yeah, had someone been like, oh, donate it to some Cub Scouts, I might have done that myself. So, I mean, that's a cool thing to have done as well. Those kids can enjoy them as for now, you know? Wish my dad, granddad collected more than pocket pens, but that's how they were. Yeah, and sometimes just that's not something that they had or were into. What are which ones, Burning Stable? What are those? Which one? Clayton, what are we talking about? I'm sorry, I'm like a minute behind. 50-year-old steel's probably better. It might be. Might be. I don't know how much they've really changed their steel, though. Bob Tism had to beg for the Cub Scout license knife. King of the world when they gave it in and gave in and bought it. Dude, I was when Boy Scouts, like that was kind of like the knife that a lot of us had. You know, it was like, oh, that's that. We all got our little totem chip card and learned about knife safety. And it was like, that was a cool knife. You know, and ultimately with the multi setup, with this on here, look at that. You basically got that flathead's like a good pry bar. I mean, this is a solid thing. And then the awl, that's another kind of a pry. I use this quite a bit. Digging and stuff, you can see it's been rolled over and bent. But see, you've got that to use versus using your blade. What's up, Ground Fog? Got any old slippers? Good old slippy dips? I might have to get Terry. You still in here? Not might. I'm gonna be ordering some more slips from Terry. 1931 Leatherworks. Nice USA stamp and his stamp, best stamp in the game. The best knife logo. It's just a cool design. Since we're here, there it is. The Orlock. You want my advice? Buy an Orlock. Like, Dan, I don't want to carry these slip joints. Well, put this in your fifth pocket and put this in your main. And so what I was getting at is a slip like this. Probably that way. Boom. Now tell me that's not a combo. So now I've got, boom, the quick open cut, nice big user. And then I can go like this, boom, drop out, and also have that. Yeah, actually grateful. This way, I found if I go that way, this drops into this one like perfect. It sits in there and it's stuck. It's not coming out, holding it this way, and then you get a nice squeeze and it drops. You know, versus I was putting this one in there and it's almost could have just been a little bit longer. My personal taste, I know a couple people I was talking to, they said they like a slip to be like about to there. I kind of like it to disappear in there a little bit, But what this is I need to tighten it up just a little. See, it's just kind of just gotten just a little bit loosey goose. So I was considering maybe have them make another one for this that's just a little bit longer. And then this one could start living in here. Boom. Because it drops in and it's flush and it's in there and it's good. Yeah, Terry makes some great stuff. 1931 Leatherworks, slip by you one. Look, now my focus is up here. Look, now the focus is up here. Perfect. But not down here. We're trying to be down here. Stupid focus. Kevin Smith and Knives. Check him out there. Ramsey Silent posting links. First knife I ever had was a Cub Scout knife when I was a boy. Sliced your thumb wide open within 15 minutes. Yeah, we probably all did that on the edge. Yep, this was mine. My Boy Scout knife from the 80s. Glad I still have it. J1 Doobie. I hear they're dropping more ABAWs tomorrow. Where is it?
Slippy dippy on the pippy whippy, Dan. Heard me?
Heard me? Slippy dippy on the pippy whippy. Hate Nate. Thank you for the 2 and the words of wisdom. Everybody give some love to Hate Nate. So yes, J1 Doobie. Tomorrow, American Blade Works slip joints will be available on the website Friday the 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And they have a new frag pattern. So we're looking at boom, 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 boom. It says slip joints will be on the website. So are they going to have all 4 versions? You mean wisdom? Do I have the other link still up? Yep. Also, if you're interested, this one's available right now. The horizontal line one is currently available. You can get this one right now. In stock, ready to ship. But tomorrow, it appears that some more of these other ones will be available, and the frag pattern one doesn't appear on the website yet. Get rid of that and move this over here. Wow, I'm making a mess. Okay, there. So this new frag pattern, Kevin Smith and Nas still at it. J1 likes the diamond the best. I think I like the way the angle stripe looks the best. But I like the way this
Metal
feels.
Relic Art became a member. At Metal Relic Art celebrates 1 month of membership. Hi, y'all.
Metal Relic Art, 1 month in. How's it going, dude? Everyone looking for some cool Metal Relic art? You want a custom metal rose made? Go check them out. Got some cool stuff. This diamond pattern, though, it feels so good. When you hold this like this, it's just like, It's great. Really nice. These look good. And something about just the angled cut, it just reminds me of a few other knives that I have. Let me show you.
At Stephen_Can became a member. At Stephen_Can celebrates 13 months of membership. Seems like only 12 months. Have a great night all.
Seems like only 12. Steven, thank you so much. Have a great night. Always good to hear. See ya. Let's talk soon. For sure. Stephen Kern, 13 months. Notice there, folks, the S90V level. We got Stephen at S90V. That guy. A real champ. Thank you so much, Stephen, for everything. I appreciate you. Look forward to talking to you again soon. So, yeah. We have the Numb Knives Cornerstone. See how it's got that angled line, right? We have the Pictus, that angled line. So it's just something about the angled line just has a class kind of look to it that I enjoy. I really like a diamond pattern. I really like a frag pattern. I mean, we can go with the wave on the Strix. Fred's in the house. Oh, Strix, baby. Lefty Strix. Whoop. But yeah, I'd say this frag, the rectangular frag, I'm not quite as into. The diamond pattern looks great, feels great, and it is great. This is just, I'm glad I got it. Glad I got it. Bong rip? Where? QSP Hedgehog like. The QSP Hedgehog. Yes. Who has one of these? Dong? I've been wanting to get one. Don't they have these at yeah, I like this one. Something about that saw cut. I think that looks cool. I do want to get one of these. It's been on my list for a while. The price is good too. $75 for the 14C. $145 for the S90. Anybody have one? Dong, don't you have one with like this shape of blade? Hate Nate's got the Jig TI version as spear point. Knurled TI is the best. Little echo. David? Oh, cute. Hate Nate? I'm sorry I missed that one going back. The diamond pattern looks better in my hand. Very kinky. It does look, I noticed this when we were looking at it on here. On the page. It's like they took the shine off the image. It looks like it's aluminum. You know what I mean? Like that looks aluminum. Versus this has a little bit more shine to it. Like, I got an aluminum over here somewhere. Where the hell is that? I had one somewhere with an aluminum handle. That's what it looks like. It just has that dull kind of matte metal. Yeah, the DLT pick isn't very good. Like you look even on the Instagram, it's just shinier. Something about that DLT pick. It was like they almost took, like they were messing around with the contrast and the image quality and kind of turned it into a matte, kind of old beat up aluminum versus a shiny titanium. Which is still, I mean, it still is a good looking knife. Miranda Keith, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Fred the Lug, I am here but have to split soon. How you doing, Fred? Fred, I got it finally. I'm in the club now. I've been wanting one of these for the last like 4 or 5 drops. I keep missing them. There was a couple where it was like I just didn't want to spend the money at the time. But then there was a couple where I went in and they were just gone. They just disappeared too quickly. But got it now. I love the way it looks from here. Look at that hollow grind tip. That is just fantastic. Just thin. Boom. Very cool. Stay until the show's over. Thank you, David. What do we got? 8:30. Got a little bit of time left here. Boom. Like the sheep's foot better? I'm definitely more of a sheep's foot over those clip points, or I mean not the clip points, the drop. The drop's kind of boring, you know, just like this blade shape. It's fine. This, something like this, a Warncliffe. Enjoy the ABW Slippy. I will, Fred. I carried it today. I cut pretty much all the boxes today and stuff at work with it. It feels nice in the hand. The diamond texture is a good grip to it. I like the snappiness to the half stop and the boom, crisp, tight. You be good too, Fred. We'll see you soon. Horcliffe? Yeah, I got me one of them Horcliffes. One of them Horcliffes. Wow, look at how big my chin looks. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last. I might have to shave this bad boy. Most web sellers have terrible pictures. Atlantic Knife is worse. Just one. Oh, when they only have one pick. Ugh, it's like, what's the lock look like on the other side? Oh, we don't know. Or sometimes what's even worse is when they have like 4 picks, but it's like, here's one, here's one, here's one, and here's, it's like, 3 of those picks are exactly the same. Websites aren't always great either. I get frustrated with that. Poor links or poor searches, and it's like, I mean, I'm not making a website myself, so I get it. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Let's move back into some fun for a sec. Not that the slip joints aren't fun. Keep growing it, Kenman. I will. Maybe.
So Dan, are we doing the beer challenge till ATL?
Dude, I don't want this in the summer. It's going to be hot and gross. Hot and gross. What happened to this? Are we live? $2 for a beer no. Uh-oh. Are we still kicking it here? Are we live? We're going, right? My screen up there was spinning. I'm here, damn it. Does the beard challenge include trying to grow your beard like Gandalf the Grey? I mean, sure. I don't know, Hate Nate. This is literally as long as I've ever done it. It itches, and I want to shave it off. On the edge is like, I'll do it. Or no, I'm on. You mean, yeah, we are live. Keep the beard, looks nice. It's not that it's the itch factor. And the joy I will get by going, and be like, yeah. It's pretty nasty, though. They're talking thick. I could maybe just shave it off, leave the goatee, and then this will grow back out. We'll do it live. Ramses is rocking 3 lives right now. David's asking for the doobie link. You know what I've found lately that's been almost a frustration, or not.
Dan, don't be a little bish.
Well, no, you put it that way. I mean, you put it like that. I mean, if you're gonna put it that way, what I was gonna say before Hate Nate proved to me that yeah is not a problem by any means, but by having all the different knives and wanting to carry a different knife and doing a different pocket check on every day and stuff is what it's like to, like, because I do carry this one every day. I had been carrying this one every day, so I use it a little bit every day. Probably going to carry this one every day, one of my mains, but the other ones rotate through. And sometimes it's like, man, maybe I just want to carry the Sparrow every day for a few weeks. I'm kidding. Honestly, no, I'm kidding. But just I'm carrying a different, my main's different every single day, and it would be interesting to just be like, all right, well, I'm gonna exclusively have the Orlock be my main for a month or something like that. Hearing echoes from their bong again. Echo. Orlock's such a great knife, right? Thinking these poons. Whoa. The poon? Can you dig it? Yes, I can. I've been waiting such a long time. Gorgeous. What? Orlock equals a banger. If I shave, I look like I'm 13. Carry the main and rotate the secondary, says Grateful. I got so many mains that are fun to carry, though. Carry 2 big ones. Start carrying 5 knives. I mean, get with the program here. Yep. I mean, it's fun. It's like one of those things where it's like, what kind of a dumb... Look at this guy. He's, I got so many knives that I just wish I just carried this one every day. Like, well, then just carry it every day, dipshit. Like this guy complaining about The knife wall. I banged. Oh, baby, she moves. She moves. What does everyone think about that new one, though? This one here with the rectangle of frag. I don't know if I like rectangular frag as much. I love a diamond, or, you know, not a diamond, like just a standard square frag. And the dimples. I'd like to see more of this on that Geo. The titanium with the dimples. Look at that. It looks like it's moving, the shadows. Okay. Let's see. Focus on that screw right there. Right? Tell me that doesn't... It's like, wow, is the pattern moving around on the knife? That doesn't make sense. It sure does. Haven't made my mind up about frag patterns. Or like the scoops on the little QSP mini penguin. This knife is awesome. But it's got like the jig scoops, like the jigged bone scoops. The texture feels great, though. That's what the reality is. Or this, that texture is fantastic. When you're holding on to that. Whoops. I enjoy carrying different stuff all the time. I agree, too. Which one don't you know about? What don't you know about what now? This one? Dude, tell me how trippy that is. Sub Caliber has a golf dimple design? Yes. Golden Design Works. I bet the dimples feel good. Ooh. Like to get in those dimples, girl. You know what I'm saying? I do like dimples. They're cute, right? I'm for it. I am for it. Did you guys hear they're making a Voltron? These little mini penguins, this is sick, dude. This is an awesome knife. This, for as far as a little smaller fifth pocket carry, M390 titanium, nice little small knife, but when you grab it right there, boom, locked in, full grip, sweet knife. Really nice. Boom. I might have to check out the QSPs at a Blade show. See David there. Anyone knows Big Red gonna be working the QSP booth at Blade show? He usually is. I don't know. I think we wouldn't be bummed if you went live, J1. We could just sit there and we just stare at you. Okay. Get up. Been sore. Losing it. Nobody said anything about my shirt today. Try to get closer. What do y'all know about that? Now knives.
Dom will agree with me on this, well, because it was his idea. ABW is doing all these different millings on the slippies. Now, match the milling on the Model 1 Warney to the Model 2. Now, we need matchy. Motherfuckers.
Wait. Thank you for the $20, Hate Nate. I love you. I mean, I already do. I already love you. But wait, I'm confused. Hold on. Dong will agree. Okay. ABW doing all the different millings. Yes. Match the milling on the Model 1 to the Model 2. What do you mean match? Match what? Why am I an idiot right now? What are we matching? Do they have different blade shapes or something? What about the horizontal titanium scales? Okay, so the ones on top, what are you going to match that with? What? Are we talking, what? I don't understand. Match the milling. Can someone explain to me why I'm an idiot? But I thought he said ABW. Oh, wait. Is this a Model 1 and they have a Model 2? Is this called a Model 1? Or is it a completely different knife? Mad Yako in the house. What's up? Okay. Right on the edge. Have a good night. Good to see you. Okay. I roll. Okay. I get it. You want matching milling on the other one so it matches this knife. I'm an idiot. This is the slip joint. They have a Model 1 and a Model 2. Where can I find those? Model 1. ABW. All right. I have Fred let me check one of these out. Remember, Fred sent one of these with me that I had for a little while. This is a cool knife. Although the one he had was a button lock. Okay, I get what you're saying now. I'm sorry I was an idiot there, kids. But they're saying essentially is make these styles of handles on the other ones so you can get a matchy. Took me a long ass time to figure that out. So yeah, get some titanium scales for this bad boy that match this bad boy, and then you carry them together. Right? There you go. Something like that, but then get those lines on there. That would be cool. 350 bucks. They're gorgeous. Was that other one then? Must have been, what's the button lock one? Is that the Model 2? They don't have it. Oh, you think so?
You experienced here, folks. Dan is fucking high.
To the moon. By us, contact buzz. Straight up contact buzz, kids. They didn't have the Model 2 show up on the DLT. I will be doing some research in the future, though. Nature's medicine. Truth facts. You experience it here, folks? Model 2 is a slick ass warning right here. Yeah, I agree. Taking pills, painkillers suck. They're the worst. When I broke my collarbone, they had me on all that stuff and I hated it. It did not work. And it just made me sick and unhappy and just pills are the worst. There's your Model 2. Not bad. They're cool. I like them. I like them a lot. Wow, I totally forgot about this stuff over here. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Kedbit here. We've got an ABW slip joint. Whoops. And we're in. Dun, 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 dun. Rum, bum, 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 bum. Box on the floor. I ordered some stuff. This is one of them right here. Actually, I have a couple more of these for some projects. And if you haven't seen this one, the bit driver. How cool is that? The official Zippo bit driver. Got a freshie right here. Shipwreck City. I've got another one for a project that we're going to do, and I just was like, if I'm going to do them, I might as well do a couple at the same time. So I picked up another Zippo for a Shipwreck. Got you on that one? What knife? Oh, hello, it's behind your ear. You always have to make sure to tell the kids that it's behind their ear. Never be like, oh, look, I took this coin out of your ear. Then they start putting stuff in their ear. You always have to tell them it's behind their ear. You like that weird looking Warren? Which one? Which Warnie? Yeah, it's almost shipwreck time, Kathleen. So I got another box right here. All right. Cadbit here. What's in the box? This one I got to be careful. It's got some address crap on one side. So I'll do one of these. Oops. What do we have in the box? Right there. All right, box on the floor. What is this? Speaking of shipwreck time. Kathleen, you watching? Mini bag on the floor. Mom, I got a quarter stuck in my ear. So, Kathleen, I know you love this one. It's up to you, Kathleen. Bought another one. So Kathleen gets to decide. You want this one? Or you want me to shipwreck this one and then you can pick between the two? Because if you want more blues or whatever on there, we could try to make this all blue. Or more of however you want it. So today's Kathleen Day. Everyone knows Kathleen. She's great. Blue mod on the channels all the time. She's super cool. I want to do a shipwreck for her. So we will. So we will. So yeah, Kathleen, you let me know how you want me to try to do this one. We'll do it. And then after it's done, you can pick one. These are fun. She just wants to watch the more shipwrecks. So we'll take this one apart, clean it up, get it ready to go, and then shipwreck it. And try to make something cool for the wonderful Kathleen. All right? These are fun. Not too expensive. Solid. It's solid. VG10 on that blade. It's kind of a fun blade shape too. Kind of a spade blade almost, but it's got a nice spot for the tip. Yeah, I'm going to do it first and then she can pick whatever she wants. Fun stuff. Look at how much darker. I guess there's a couple of these little spots that almost look like this, but it's crazy how what you can really get to happen with a shipwreck. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite things as far as customizations. Just it's a weird, natural way to like do stuff. Yeah, the noise is just, it's so clicky. Kathleen's excited. That's all I care about. Boom, boom. Fun stuff. Do I have anything else over here to mess around with? I totally forgot I had those things. I have something else that I'm shipwrecking. What is it? Oh, yeah, we got this one right here I want to do too. The Beast. Artisan Cutlery Beast. Boom. So this one's going to be on deck to do sometime soon as well. It's such a crisp sound, isn't it? Was the one that I had? Another one I got. Forgot about it. I got this one too. Although I think the jigged bumps kind of distract from the shipwreck. Makes it kind of blend in. The other apta, the micarta apta. It's a fun blade shape too. $25 or so, something like that. Not a bad knife. Not a bad knife. We got some magnetizing going on here. Look, see? Look, watch. Which one's magnetized? Is it the Jack Wolf or the case? Well, let's try this. The case has some magnetism to it. Greg Vanderflip, what's up, dude? Which big boy were we talking about? What are we talking about? The colorful one? The Gateway? They're fun. Case stands for just in case. Just in case. Let me try to look this up real quick. David, let's see, what was that under orders? Not showing up. I'm going to try to find it, David. I can't remember exactly what this was, but I'll figure it out for next time. Open the copper apta. What about it? What a good sound. Got my first patches. I'm waiting on my patches still. Not sure what's going on with that. Anybody ever get anything from HR patches? I've been kind of waiting. Oh, Donnie sent a video I forgot all about. Hold on a second here. HR patches, custom patches, shirts, hoodies, caps. Still waiting. Still waiting. The Artisan Cutlery one. The Beast. It's fun. It's a fun. Messages. Okay, hold on. Still in process. Yeah, Derek, the Beast. It's a fun one. They have a premium version too. This is the budget friendly with brass and AR RPM9. So there's my patch. The one that had the weird blade shape on it. It will be Dirty Dan. It's a sick patch. I'm excited, but it's been, I mean, I don't want to throw them under the bus. Start production. Yes, confirm. Timeline. I will ship next week. That was January 21st. It is now February 21st. I asked for updates. Hey, everything's good. Production is still in process. So I am not sure. At this point, I can't even message them. I mean, supposed to ship a month ago. Asked for updates. Oh, hi. Production still in process. That was February 10th. And now it's February 26th. And I still, I mean, I don't know. How much is the budget one? Which budget one? Shit. The Apta? Like 25 bucks? I'm excited to get the patches. I just figured I would already have, the way it sounded with the production, it's like, confirm, can we start production? I said yes. That was January 8th. The one with the blade that looks like a pry bar. This one. This is also an Apta. Apta, 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 Apta. It's Gabe Harlan's birthday, says Derek. So if anybody sees Gabe Harlan in it live, make sure to give him a happy birthday. And the Beast, the budget Beast, is like 60, 70, I think. It is not a chisel tip. This looks like a chisel tip, but it is not. It does get thinner, but that you can see the thickness right there. Almost could be a chisel tip though. And I think the premium Beast is like 200, but it's like S90V titanium. It's got a lot of belly on it at the end too. Like if you wanted to use it as a skinner, that belly would work great. Dude, you buy that, you could turn it into a chisel tip. Sure. You definitely could. Not that one, the other one. What other one? This one? No, he said the budget one. Yeah, chiseling with a slip joint does sound like a bad idea. Good way to have it roll over and slice right into you. Yikes. Ouch. The chiselish tip. It's a chiselish tip. There's your chisel tip right there. And then you can do the secondary lock. So now you can't even do the liner. So then you have extra locking motion for that chisel tip. It's all okay. It's all good, Derek. It's all good. I try to get the right answers for everybody, but sometimes I get behind too, and then you try to figure out what it was that they were referring to at the time, and it just becomes a mess. It's all good. Sweet. Sweet. Sweet sassy. So more Shipwreck videos coming soon. Updates on some of the projects I've been working on that I haven't really been making videos for coming soon. Got a few I want to get done before Blade Show. And we got to start figuring stuff out for Blade Show. Logistics, stuff that we want to look for, stuff that we want to go for, stuff that we want to talk about, share with everyone when we go out. Meeting up with people that are going to be there. It's going to be great. Look at this. OCD. There you go. Better. In the picture. Lined up. Not touching. Tiny knife. Moderately better. My whole life. Oh, Derek, I didn't even call you. Derek, are you free right after this? We could talk for a couple minutes. I got to make dinner, but I work late. What do you think, Derek? Like 5 minutes after the, or right after the live, which is basically now. Ninth count, 2 knives down. That copper one that has what looks like a pry bar. What? It's on the top. That one? Wait. On the top, well, from the copper knife, 2 over. Boom, boom. This one. APTA. These all 3 are APTAs. Rough Rider APTA. I got to see a man about a horse, he says. Give me 10. I'll give you 6. The APTAs are available. You might be able to find them on Amazon, but they'll also be available on Smoky Mountain. Blade HQ. They have them all over at Blade HQ right now. They got them over at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a terrible search. I said they might have some on Amazon. They got them on Amazon too. The Beast would look good in a suit. Ooh, titanium apta. What? I didn't know they had that one. How about that? I have the micarta. I have the copper and the brass with the texture. I got this one. I got them all. But I didn't know they had a titanium one. Links, David. Yeah, gonna have 400 of them soon. Yeah, just type Rough Rider Apta, and you'll get them. You'll get the Amazon one. You get the Smoky Mountain. You get the Blade HQ. Wherever you want to order from. It looks like they're readily available in a lot of places. Although you might be able to check the prices. Might vary. $32 for a titanium one though. What? What's crazy about that one is it's just the sound that it makes. It's like it's solid and it's got that click. Here we go.
Warned you. Slaughter the pig, the self-righteous king for your own restoration. God is in your chest and faith kills what is precious for death, is unanswered. Slaughtered. Do sin, do sin, do sin, do sin. Bish, rock on gesture emoji.
Hey, Nate. Spits the lyrics that give us the feels, all the good feels. Thank you so much, Hate Nate. That's a great way to kind of close out the night. Solid stuff. Everybody better recognize, better listen. I'm going to give a triple Magnus Lutz Ho salute. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you so much, Hate Nate, for all the beautiful knowledge you've spit on us today. Thank you all for hanging out. We've had a good time. Little chaotic. I don't know if I talked about half the stuff I kind of had in mind, but I don't like to script. I don't like to prep too much. I like to just see where the night takes us, what kind of fun we can get into. I'm a bachelor, so no one to yell at me to spend too much on a knife. You can clearly see my bachelorettism, and I'm good with that. Thank you all so much. Rams is going to tell everyone to smash that thumbs up, like button one more time. I appreciate you all. Magnus Lutz Ho. Magnus Lutz Ho. Magnus Lutz Ho. And we got Steven on that S90V kick. Top notch. Appreciate all of you. It's been a fun time. We got to start hammering down because Blade Show is going to be here soon and we got to be prepared. So have everyone help me prepare. Help get me ready. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and you, and you. Hell of a Thursday. Hell of a good time. I got my ABW Slippy if you're still on the fence and you want one of these, they're going to be available tomorrow. So get on DLT tomorrow, 8 p.m. Maybe get on there sooner to find out. But if you want to get one, pick it up. I highly recommended it. Or it is highly recommended. From yours truly. And the others. Much love, everyone. Hate Nate, Dong, Thomas. Extra specials. Stacy Bolster Blades. Thank you all so much. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Special shout out to Hate Nate for the serious spitting of knowledge today. I appreciate you.